Hello everyone, welcome to the Sports Rant. As always, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe so we can have a bigger audience and have better conversations. And don't forget to like the video so that more people can see it. As you can tell from the title, yet another baseball player was tested positive for steroids. And this time it wasn't just a normal player. Again, it was a superstar, the MVP of the National League, Braun of the Brewers. He tested positive for steroids back in October and has known about it for the last close to 2 months. And it just now came out into the public that he tested positive for steroids. He is still denying it, which is pretty much the normal thing to do for baseball players who test positive for steroids. And is appealing a 50-game suspension that he is most likely going to have to serve at the beginning of next season. And yet again, the talks come up. What do you do with these players? What do you do with these players who are potential Hall of Fame players who test positive for steroids? Do you ban them from being able to go to the Hall of Fame when they retire? Do you create a whole little category for Hall of Fame players who tested positive? Do you put an asterisk next to his name in the record books, things like that? And the question for you today is, what do you do? Comment below on what you think and how you deal with this kind of situation. Also, I think as a side note, it's funny that Braun came out and was very vocal when A-Rod tested positive a couple years ago, and basically said, you know, the best thing for him to do is just to come out completely clean right away. If he wants us to get past him, the fastest way to do it is to be completely honest and be open about it. And then he was vocal like that, and when he tests positive, he denies it and remains quiet. I don't think he's come out with a single public statement yet. And this has been 4 or 5 days ago. And then also, he said, when asked, would you ever do steroids? He laughed and said, no, I'd be hitting 60 or 70 home runs. Which comes off very weird to me. It comes off very hypocritical. And it comes off kind of like he thinks he's better than the rest of the league. He thinks he's better than the system. He's better than Bud Selig's doping processes. He's come out and said that Selig thinks that they have the best drug testing program of all the major league sports, which I think they test more than any other sport, and is getting more and more advanced as we go. And it's almost like Braun was cheating the system. He was being hypocritical by making those statements, and then he goes, and who knows if he was doing it back then, or if he just started this season, who knows? And unless he's open like he claims everyone should be, we won't know. And I highly doubt that he will admit when, and if he even did it. He'll probably serve his 50-game suspension and go on with his playing career. But then comes up the question from earlier. What do you do if he goes on to become a Hall of Famer? Which he's definitely on track to do that. So leave your comments below, and we'll see what you guys think. And stay tuned for my next video.